Hey, so in this video we're gonna review some professional copy from Andrew Tate, so we can all get some things we can implement to our copy, so we can make more money for our clients, make more money for ourselves, and become the best. So yeah, that's the agenda for today. So if you'd like to see more of that, just subscribe, like, and let's get into it. So, comic life. Your life should be a comic book. Actually a comic book. You may have a boring origin story, some childhood very mundane, spending your 20s or even 30s in a very average story, but something should happen. Whether by tragedy or pure luck, something should change everything. A moment or event where you find yourself in a completely novel situation. Fate for alter. And that's why I have created a golden ticket. Someone is going to find it. Oh, I knew it. That's why I created a golden ticket. Someone is going to find it. They will find this on a flat country. The earth being formed to be mentored by billionaires in the art of Aikido. Is their chance? Is the thing you in a way will be me? Is the thing you do in a thing will be me? So your life immediately becomes the comic book it should be. Will you gamble on the chance? Will your life become a comic book? Yeah, that's the angle. That's the angle he's going for. He's going with the comic book angle, which is pretty good. Check a movie, you may have a boring origin story. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you come from. That's what he's basically saying here. Handle your objection. Something should change everything. Yeah, something should change everything, and then he's giving you the opportunity, the golden ticket, if you see here. He's going to find it. Someone is going to find it. I like it. He's going very indirectly with his sales, with his emails. That's what I've noticed. He doesn't say, will you find it? He says, someone will find it. This also creates kind of FOMO, an urgency, because you don't want other people winning. You want to be winning too. And flight to a country they've never been before. Yeah, that's something they want to be mentored by billionaires. Yeah, this is something this audience wants to. This is the chance. Yeah, this is the chance. Now. Your life immediately becomes a comic book it should be. Will you gamble with a chance? Will your life become a comic book? Much like mine has. Yeah, will your life start looking like mine? Yeah, of course. When you join the real world, that's what happens, bro. You buy a Bugatti. Or you buy a fucking Bugatti. Let's see. Top G, parallel protocols. What the fuck is this? They want to erase every trace of him and the symbol of hope he represents and progressively destroy all development and enslave everyone forever. Which the hope of Jesus realized never prepared to be captivated by a mythic tale. Oh, come on, what the fuck? What mythic tale? What did he say? No, I want to? He said something funny. Anyway. But yeah, that's a good email. So bad. Everyone is always looking for easy. Searching far and wide for this man, and I don't understand why. Easy is never really around anyone that great. Easy's good friends with average loser dumb. Those are the only characters you'll ever find him hanging out with. Everyone's looking for easy and they wonder why everyone is like their shit. Search for hard instead. He keeps much better company. Yeah, I like the kind of analogy he did here. This is very good. This is very good. He kind of created a scenario, like a role play, like a little movie, if you can say that, which is very good. You can see that. Looking for easy, and he's making easy sound like he's a person or something. And that's what happens when you go for easy. He's basically handling the audience's objections or shifting their beliefs that easy is fucking dumb and you shouldn't go too easy. The problem with chaos is that you become very good at it. Hook, nice hook. Soon the idea of calm is not only unattractive, it's death. Life becomes war. Spoils are monumental. Uncertainty supreme. Chaos becomes life. The alternative is death. Do you think great men can ever go back to living a normal life ever again? Yeah, it's very good. And if you want to be a great man, this implies that if you want to be a great man, you can't be doing this, and this. You know what? You should become very good at it. Yeah, he's kind of taking them in the future. That's what he's doing here. Become very good at it. It's not really attractive. It's death. Life becomes war. Yeah, this is what the audience wants, bro. They want to feel like they're at war. They want to feel like they're doing this and this. Whereas, bro, they're fucking garbage. Well, 99% of the people are fucking crybabies. They've never done anything with their life. They can't even cold approach a girl, and they're so fucking insecure. So this is just mental masturbation for them. I like it. Bottle the lighting. Do you feel the electricity in the air? Do you see the storm in the distance? Will you run inside, hide in your home, or try to bottle the lighting? Again, that's what I like about Tate. He's creating these little stories, whereas he's coming up with these stories out of thin air, where it's nice. I like it. Every breath. Every moment matters. Every single moment you breathe is massively important. Do not waste your life. Don't waste these opportunities. Your breath is massively important. Don't waste your life. Don't waste these opportunities. You need to milk life for everything it has. Wake up, Neo. Yeah. Yeah, if you can see, he doesn't always send emails about value, shifting beliefs, selling. He just sends this little small email just to keep the touch points going. That's the goal here. Erwin, I've never regretted making a brave decision. Nice. He doesn't even need to justify that, bro. He doesn't even need to say anything. I've never regretted making the brave choice. And now you're like, oh, I should make more brave choices. That's it. Thanks, Dad. Inheritance is knowledge and mindset. That's what a father gives his boys. Money prevents them from experiencing the harshest lessons, vital lessons. I wouldn't leave you a dollar, boy, even if I had it. My dad died with 0 assets and 12 USD in the bank. I'm trying to die with 11. How can my son represent me? If I was poor and struggling but he wasn't, can teach but he's not. Me, if I was poor and struggling but he wasn't, can teach but if he's not hungry enough to be taken alive or death fights for pennies, he can become the man I am. Learn equals live. My fortune dies with me, but with my lessons, he makes his own. There's no worse fate for your son, but for him to have a daddy's money had a safety net. The generation wealth shit is for soft men who want to replicate soft men. Not me because I'm rich, and me because I'm rich and everything else. Like that. Bro, I love it. I love this email. I love this email. He's shifting your beliefs a lot. Look at this. Look at how he shifts your belief here. He's also going with a hyperbole, which is a very good way to prove your point. He's like, my dad died with 0, and I'm trying to die with 11, so even less. And he doesn't tell you should do this. But even if he did, bro, it's Tate. It's Tate. You're going to listen to him. But he's telling you how he thinks about it. So you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I need to do this too with my sons. Yeah, sure. But he wasn't. Yeah, that's how he asks you a question to get you to arrive to your own conclusions and teach. But if he's not hungry enough to be taken alive for this, he can't become the man I am. Yeah, and that makes total sense. So that's how he shifts your belief. My fortune dies with me, and he keeps going at it. But with my lessons, he makes his own. That's also a very good justification. Very soon for him to have daddy's money as a safety net. Yeah. And then he throws more stones to this generational wealth stuff and all this stuff. Yeah, I like it. I'm rich, and because I'm rich and everything else. Nice. There is a very simple reason you don't have everything you ever wanted in life. You don't have what you want because you never tried to grab it. You haven't fully understood that. No one is going to give it to you. No one is going to place it in your hand. Yeah, the audience here is people who don't even take action. It doesn't apply to you because we are taking action, of course. Best case, they hold it out in front of you. No one is going to place it in your hand. Best case, they hold it out in front of you to grab it yourself. Worst case, you need to fight them for it. You need to get in the habit of reaching out to grab the things you want. You want something cool. What's the plan? What are you going to do right now to get it? Want some money? Cool. How are you going to convince someone to give it to you? What's the next step? Building a website? What? Think and execute. Reach out and grab what you want. Because it will never fall into your lap. You aren't a child anymore. You can't whine and make noises. No one gives a fuck. Go grab it or live without it. There are no other options. I like it. I like this line, bro. Go grab it or live without it. That's insane. Yes, here he's going with one reason you don't have everything you ever wanted. It's like there's one secret why you haven't gotten this result. And this is what draws people into your copy. Like they want to know the one thing. That's very good. You just never tried to grab it. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean I've never tried to grab it? This is kind of intriguing. You haven't fully understood that. No one is going to give it to you. No one's going to place it in your hand. This case. And yeah, and now I feel like he's being purposely vague. He's purposely vague. He doesn't say what it is, so you can think and you can interpret whatever you want. Whether that's a car, whether that's money, whether that's a girl, whether that's whatever. You think about it yourself. No one's gonna place in your hand. Best case, they hold it out in front of you. Yeah, and here you're gonna think about the one thing you actually want to achieve and the one thing you don't have. If that's money, you're gonna think about money. Yeah, I like this too. The best case versus worst case scenario. You want something cool. What's the plan? Yeah, this feels like a conversation. I like it. You want something? Cool. What's the plan? Then this is how he talks. Want some money? Cool. Where are you going to convince someone to give it to you? What's the next step? This is very conversational. I like it. And he's giving you advice by having like a kind of a dialogue. Reach out and grab what you want because it'll never fall into your lap. Advice. He, again, hyperbole. Like earlier, you aren't a child anymore. You can't whine and make noises. No one gives a fuck. I like it. And that's also a very good line. There is a small percentage of men in the world who want more. Men who refuse to live a normal life, who refuse to be average or just above average. Men who refuse to be anything less than spectacular. There is a man out there who lives the life of your dreams. Does the fact not leave you restless at night? Most men sleep fine knowing their dreams will remain dreams, but some men refuse to have anything less than everything will die. Will you? Yeah, now he's talking about the dream person you want to become. And he's talking about what he does. And instantly, most people on his audience, again, they're fucking dorks. They don't even... They're dorks. Okay, they're dorks. And when they read this, they're like, oh, I'm not the average man. I'm not the average man. No, 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 no. But shut the fuck up. You are the average man. One more. Reviews. Yeah, I love it. There's a man out there. This creates Fomo again. Out there who lives your dream. Does the fact not leave you restless? And then he says that clearly. Does the fact not leave you restless at night? Sleep fine knowing their dreams will remain dreams. But for some men, refuse to have anything less than anything. We will either live the life of your dreams or die trying. Nice. He's trying to convince you. He's not trying to convince you. He's telling you what he's convinced. I like it. You're chasing money right now. Relatable. But when you get it, you will realize you have been chasing power all along. Money is a tool, a powerful tool, but money is not that powerful. Money can purchase most things, house, car, passport, security, protection, power will help, but it can't purchase everything. It can't purchase love and it can't purchase care. All the money in the world can help you when a gun is to your head and I sound like cannot be bought. All the money in the world can help you when you don't know how anyone even able to do the job. You may have a shit dentist. Most expensive dentist in the world, sure, but he's just in it for a paycheck. He doesn't care about you. Money can get people to care so long as caring more earns them. Money can get people to care so long as caring more earns them more money. Rich geeks get played by countless women. A fool with money is not powerful. He's a piggy bank. That's a fucking insane line. That's a fucking insane line. Money is important. You can do a lot with just money. But you don't have all the money in the world. You figure out what you weren't chasing money. You were chasing power. All the money in the world doesn't give it to you. You need more. You understand? Yeah, that's a good belief shifting email. Very good belief shifting email. Kind of value. Right now you felt like you got value, bro, when in reality you didn't just get any value. You just change the way you think about things. That's the best thing you can do about emails. You literally just change their mind, and that's how you can sell lists every single day without being salesy. That's literally the secret to selling, bro. I'm giving you so much value here, bro. Come on, I should be charging for this. Chasing money now. But when you get it, you will realize you have been chasing power all along. Money is a tool, a powerful tool, but money is not all powerful. Yeah, I like it. He's giving you examples. He can purchase love. Yeah, makes sense. He's giving you examples. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, he's giving you, again, hyperbolized examples, but that's how Tate is. That's how Tate is. And that's what I've said in, I don't know if I've said this in a previous video or I've said it in the mentorship, but the first thing you want to do when writing emails is you want to keep using the language of your client. You want to be very specific with a brand voice. You don't want to talk about, you don't want to send emails to Andrew Tate list and be like a feminine whatever. you want to use this type of example because he's very polarizing with his content, and when he's speaking, he has very extreme points, and that's what you want to do with the emails and stuff. With any type of copy, actually, you want to use the same type of language. So since he's doing all these extreme points, you want to have more extreme points in your copy as well. You can be really see dentist, nice. She's testing for a page. Again, this is his language. I care about you. This too. Where did he say geek? Yeah, he reads geeks. That's also something he says all the time. And get people to care. So as long as caring more is more money. Yeah, that's a bit confusing to me. I don't know. If fool with money is not powerful, he's a piggy banks for others. Bro, that's very smart. Bro, I might say something like this in one of my Instagram posts in my caption. Yeah. Yeah, you need more. Money's never enough. Yeah, sure. Most people do not enjoy feeling afraid. This feels like the email we reviewed previously about Easy, your best friend. Yeah, again, he's gonna try to create some dialogue, I feel like. Do not enjoy feeling afraid. They live their whole lives trying to avoid fear. They don't answer his calls. When they see him in the distance, they stop walking. If he knocks on the door, they pretend not to be home. But fear is a friend, a very good friend. Anything great has some level of real risk. And that real risk includes real fear. The difference between the great and the average is the great do not avoid fear and understand him. His fear is that you're doing something big. So to be on your A game. Fear is the sign that lets you know that you cannot fail. Fear is a friend. He's there to remind you, the friend that we share before every single fight to increase your powers. It gives to hand you for the war. Move faster than ever afraid. Ever jumped in the rain? Ever jumped in the night? Hearing is heightened. Your eyesight is sharper. Shake his hand. Acknowledge his surroundings, and then move forward supercharged. Bro, that's a very good email. I felt goosebumps just by reading this. I'm not kidding. Just by seeing this line, I feel like that changed everything for me. I like it. Kind of relatable. And that's an interesting topic. Like, look at how good he packages simple things. Like, that's the entire premise. That's the entire idea behind marketing. Literally. That's what you do with marketing. You literally package simple ideas and things everybody else has said, and you make them more unique. You make them kind of in your brand voice, if that's what you said. But look at this. He's talking about fear, which is probably one of the simplest, most talked about subject. Like, everybody talks about fear. Like, you should overcome your fears, out of your comfort zone. And look at how good he packages it. Look at how good he packages it. That's insane. I live their whole lives trying to avoid fear and answer his calls when they see him in the distance of walking. He knocks on the door, they pretend not to be home. Look at this scenario. You can literally imagine this. This is like a story. I love this. It's great, dude. Yeah, and then he includes some what's in it for me, like, yeah. You cannot fail. Fear is a friend. He's there to remind you. The friend will show up before everything to increase powers. Look to powers, to increase your powers. Fear is there before your greatest battles. He comes with gifts to hunt you for the war. Bro, nobody's being jumped in the night, probably. Especially these dorks. But these dorks probably don't even get out of the home, man. Yeah, shake his hand, acknowledge his warnings, then move forward supercharged. Bro, he could have just said, don't be afraid of fear. Fear is how you grow. And look at what he said. Shake his hand, acknowledge his warnings. That's insane, man. I love this. I've endured events that I can remember and feel instant fear. Again, fear. That I can remember and feel instant fear. With a simple recall, adrenaline shocks my system. Then I pause, remember I survived, and I can wipe the smile. Look at this story again. He's making everything sound so unique. Array, indefatigable source of elation or relief. How could I ever be depressed or someone severely miserable that you've never smelled death? Will make you smell for the rest of your human years. Bro, that's very true. That's very true. I feel like with fighting, man, it's like, no. Yeah, just by remember this. Yeah. With a small recall. But I feel like, though, the only thing that might change is his subject lines. I feel like if you had better subject lines, he would convert much better, simply because more people would click on them. But it's Andrew Tate, so I guess people would click. But imagine if he had a better subject lines, because his subject lines go with the more like with the intrigue angle. It's like you don't even know exactly what you're gonna get. So yeah. Anyways, this is what I wanted to share with you in this video. If you found it valuable, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.